So you're Luke Drumright,
Yes.
and we're here today because you're interested in the idea of sharing some of things about you, some things
Yes.
about the community you live in a podcast, right?
Yes.
Why do you have me here with you?
So tell us about yourself.
Tell a little bit about me. So my name is Jennifer Woods, and my job is behavior analyst. So I work with a lot of different people helping support behavior, but you invited me to hang out with you almost 2 years ago to help with what? What kind of things do I help you with?
To talk about psychology.
Talk about psychology, we talk about social stuff, we talk about anxiety. We also talk about celebrations and good stuff, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. You do something called 321 Connection.
So that started since 2022.
So you also you like to help others, right? You
Yes.
you may want to share some information about counseling, but you also kind of want to share some information about what you do on a day-to-day basis, how you stay healthy, things that you do to make yourself not anxious, right? You would like to share some stuff about yourself.
Yes.
I think you also like to share stuff about the community you live in. Would you agree?
Yes.
So maybe some of what we would do on this podcast is definitely talk about you, but then some of what we would do is talk about things that are in the community that you live in. You personally like to listen to podcasts, don't you?
I do.
Can you tell me about a podcast that you listened to recently? What's been the most recent podcast that you appreciated?
So the podcast I just finished was Hacking Your ADHD. The person that started that was William Kerb, and I just started following him on Instagram.
So some of what you might want to share in your own podcast are the things that help you, and that might be highlighting somebody else's podcast.
Yes, I would love for my audience to ask questions about what they want to ask me to put on my podcast.
Ooh, so somebody might share something that will give us an idea to have a podcast number 2 or 3 or different things to talk about. But right
Yes,
now, we're just going to advertise the idea that this is an idea.
yeah,
I think that's great. We'll share this. We'll share this with the community. You'll share it on Instagram. I'll share a little bit, and we're going to watch to see. So, for the audience out there, we're going to watch to see if people are interested, right?
yes. A podcast will be called 321. What is your story?
So it's 321 Connection with a little bit of a different spin. And we'd like to talk about what's your story. And we'll probably start a little bit with what's your story, right, Luke?
Yes,
And maybe highlight some local businesses or friends, family, people, and their story.
my name is Luke Gemright, and I'm also with Jennifer Woods with 321. What is the story? Signing off.
See you next time.